I'm glad to be back. I'm doing much better, although my voice is still a little hoarse. You know what else is a little hoarse? Entity 23. Official name: Unapproachable Horse. Habitat: most outdoor levels. Description: Entity 23 takes the appearance of a dark brown horse of unknown gender and age. The entity has been sighted on a variety of levels, but is mostly seen on levels that take the appearance of natural spaces, such as forests and fields. It is unknown if the entity has the same movement restraints as wanderers, as it has been sighted on a large variety of disparate levels without ever being seen to no-clip between them. The entity has a unique property in that it is never able to be approached. At all times, the area within a radius of 130 feet around the horse is completely inaccessible. The mechanism that prevents wanderers from approaching the horse is not understood at this time, with any wanderers who attempt to approach the entity reporting that they are still able to walk or run towards the entity, but never get anywhere close to it. Additionally, anytime the horse moves in the direction of the wanderer or other entities, those that end up within the horse's area of effect are physically displaced to an area beyond it, sometimes clipping through walls and other solid objects. Although this occurrence appears to an outside observer like wanderers or entities being physically pushed by an invisible wall, wanderers who have been affected by this do not feel as if they are being moved, but rather that their environment is being moved around them. Biology: Entity 23 is a horse of unknown gender, breed, and age. Its coat is brown, and it has a black mane and tail. It is assumed that the entity requires food and water, as many reports of the entity discuss it either grazing on grass or attempting to drink from streams that it comes across. Due to the nature of Entity 23 and the impossibility of getting close enough for it to examine, many aspects of its biology cannot be discerned. Behaviors: Entity 23 acts like a normal horse, usually not taking particular notice of its unusual effect. It will usually spend its time in natural levels, grazing or wandering. Entity 23 has shown no signs of loneliness, such as restlessness and calling for other horses, though it is not able to approach any other animals or humans due to its effect. The entity occasionally has episodes of distress in which it runs through levels at high speeds. This can occasionally be dangerous or unsettling to nearby wanderers due to the spatial displacement caused by the approaching horse. Discovery: The first reports of the entity come from a sighting in Alcatraz Park on level 11, where its unique property was first documented. Due to the property, no one was able to enter the park, and they were only able to see the entity briefly, calling it the Ghost Horse. After some time, it eventually left the park, only to enter a state of distress and charge quickly through the level, causing many of the witnesses to experience spatial displacement. MEG operatives from Base Beta attempted to capture the entity with no success. The entity eventually left the level once all attention was taken away from it. This is the only known event of the entity in a heavily populated level, and there have been no further reports of the entity within level 11 since its discovery. Do's and don'ts. Do be prepared for spatial displacement if you spot a horse running in your direction. Do not attempt to approach strange horses. If you've enjoyed this video from the Backrooms database, subscribe to this channel and watch this video that I've personally selected for you.